Okay, dear friends, every single day we are shaping our minds. We are either making it for better or making it for worse. But meditation helps us to train our mind toward the right direction. Toward the right direction for the better. And we all know there are strong scientific evidence showing the benefits of meditation. A study conducted by Harvard University found that when someone practices meditation consistently for 8 weeks, they can see significant changes in the brain. These changes are linked to reduced stress, improved memory, better focus, and emotional balance. And we also know that meditation supports people in overcoming depression, anxiety, and many other mental struggles. But there is a question. What happens when someone loses confidence in meditation? What happens when doubt arises? So when confidence fades, our practice weakens. When our practice weakens, then results disappear. And then the person may quit practicing meditation. So today, we are going to learn and understand how we can protect and strengthen our confidence in meditation. What we can do in our level to strengthen our confidence, strengthen our trust in meditation. Why? Because it is really important. Otherwise, we will not get any benefit that we can get by practicing meditation. So, dear friends, there are moments in our life, in our meditation journey, our mind question our meditation practices. You might have experienced that. Sometimes our mind question, oh, am I practicing correctly? Why am I not getting results? Will this ever work for me? So we all have had such questions in our mind. So in those moments, we need to recognize those questions. We need to recognize that particular state of our mind. So in Buddhism, that state of mind is called doubt, a mental hindrance. So, you know, there are 5 hindrances that we talk about in Buddhism. Desire for sensual pleasures, anger, sleepiness and drowsiness, restlessness and remorse, and 5th one is doubt. So doubt doesn't help our meditation. It obstructs our meditation. So when doubt appears, we should gently acknowledge it. Oh, this is a doubt. This is a hindrance. I need to let go of this hindrance. Then we can bring our focus to our meditation. So we don't need to fix anything in our meditation. We need to let go of that doubt. It's very simple. So we need to let go of that doubt. And here's another moment that we lose our confidence in meditation. So very often, the first time someone meditates, They have no expectation. They simply follow the instructions. So because of that simplicity, the mind becomes calm and they experience peace. Maybe a kind of happiness they have never felt before. Then what happens? Then they attach to that experience. Then next time when they sit, they close their eyes with that expectation. I want that same peace again. Now there is an obstacle in the mind, expectation. So because of that obstacle, the mind cannot relax naturally. Mind cannot concentrate. Then they don't get that experience again. So then they try and try to get that same experience, but they cannot do that. Why? There is an obstacle in their mind, that expectation. So then when they don't get that same experience, then they lose their confidence, trust in the meditation. So that's why we always say, when you meditate as if you meditate for the first time. So every time when we meditate, we should meditate as we do it for the first time. So no any expectations, no any comparison, no pressure. We just practice. Then we can get the results of the meditation. We can calm down our mind. Then we can strengthen our confidence in the meditation. And also, when we get that calmness in our mind, that is the reward that we get from our meditation practice. So that is our reward. So most of the time, people forget to acknowledge that reward. So they meditate, then they end the meditation, then they stand up, then they move on with the other things in their life. They forget to pause and acknowledge that reward. They do not notice that peace. Even if that peace or calmness is small, very tiny, we must acknowledge it. So after meditation, we can pause and then reflect gently. Or when I meditate, I experience some peace. So that recognition is very important. Why? It becomes our inner proof. Then it strengthens trust. It reminds us, oh, my meditation works for me. So then it arouses our desire to meditate again and again, again and again. Then it builds up one of the most important habits that we need to develop our meditation practices. Consistency. Consistency. So when we know, okay, every time I meditate, I experience some peace, then we want to meditate again and again. Then we can have that consistency. If we don't have that consistency, then we don't get the results of our meditation. Then we think, okay, I meditated, but I don't get my results. So then they lose their confidence, trust in meditation practices. So that's why we need to be consistent with our meditation. We need, then it strengthens our practice, then we get the results of our meditation, then it strengthens our confidence. of our meditation practices. So it could be 5 minutes every day. It's okay, but we need to be consistent. 5 minutes every day we need to meditate. Then it helps us to strengthen our practice. Then it helps us to strengthen our confidence, trust in meditation. And here is a very important thing we need to understand. Every meditation doesn't work for everyone. So in Buddhism, I think some of you know there are two main types of meditation: Samatha, calm meditation, and Vipassana, insight meditation. Samatha meditation helps us to develop our concentration and tranquility. Breathing meditation is an example. Loving kindness meditation is an example for that. And also body scanning meditation is an example for Samatha type meditation. And then Vipassana, insight meditation. So insight meditation helps us to develop our wisdom. It helps us to understand everything is subject to change, nothing is permanent. So for example, when we practice when we contemplate on impermanence of our thoughts, feelings, sense faculties, that's pure insight meditation, pure Vipassana. So some people connect more with insight meditation. Some people connect more with Samatha or calm meditation. And also within those two categories, there are many techniques. So if one method doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean meditation doesn't work. It only means you have not yet found the right meditation for your mind. So then we need to explore and we need to practice different types of meditation. Then gradually you will discover what supports you best. So that's why in our meditation session, like we practice several different meditations, because some people they like loving kindness meditation, some people they like breathing meditation, some people they want to practice impermanent meditation. So that's why always we need to practice several meditation. And also sometimes according to the state of our mind, some meditation works, some meditation doesn't work. For an example, when your mind is restless, at that moment, insight meditation will not work for me, or will not work for you. In those moments, you need to practice a Samatha type meditation. So that's why there are so many things that we need to consider to determine whether one meditation works for me or not. So we need to practice at least two meditations, one Samatha meditation, one insight meditation. Then gradually we will understand what works for me. Then we can continue that practice, but at the same time we need to practice other meditation that we think doesn't work for us, because in Buddhism, Buddha has recommended to practice both types of meditation, because we need to develop both meditations, Samatha and Vipassana. So that's why if one meditation doesn't work for you, don't think every meditation doesn't work for you. There must be a meditation that fits for your mind. And dear friends, it's really important to have noble friends on our meditation journey. So noble friends are friends who meditate and who help other people to meditate and who encourage others to meditate. So our journey becomes very easier when we are surrounded by such supportive friends. Why? Because there are days when our motivation is very low. In those days, there must be someone who can encourage us. Hey, let's meditate. You need to meditate. Let's go to the meditation program. Let's go to the Sunday meditate with the monk program. Okay? So you need such support. We all need such support. Even monks needs that support. So that's why we need to have such a circle of friends who helps us, who support us, who encourage us to meditate. And we need to expand our knowledge about meditation. We need to learn about the benefits of meditation, and that understanding, that knowledge strengthen our confidence, strengthen our trust. So when we understand how meditation transforms the brain, the mind, and our life, our confidence increases. Then we have a strong desire, oh, I want to meditate. So then we practice it, then our experience strengthen our trust. So, and also we can learn about those successful stories of other people who meditated in the past. Or maybe in Buddhism, we learn about the stories of enlightened monks who meditated in forests. So then when we learn those things, then it helps us to encourage ourselves, and also it helps us to develop and strengthen our confidence, our trust in meditation practices. So dear friends, I hope these couple of tips will help you to develop your trust in meditation and your confidence in meditation. Then you can keep continuing your meditation journey. Then you will get the results of your meditation practices.